Okay, well, before the fort changes too much, I want to show you just another little quick building update. The courtyard is now enclosed in, and the trade depot and all the smelting shops that I'm going to need for a bit are up and running. I'm building a wall here and ramps here because on this level, the next level up, I'm going to have a floor that leads over here. This, when I'm done, is going to be a guard tower that will probably house some archers. Somebody's fighting. The turkey is fighting the zombie turkey down in our pond. What? Military charge! There's a zombie turkey down on our farms. Catfish runs out of his room, charges through the garden, through the farm, and slices down the evil turkey scum. Is there any other turkey? Nope, just groundhogs out there. Yeah, I occasionally get assaulted by the random zombie turkeys and stuff. I haven't bothered showing them every time. Mostly because they kill the occasional animal of ours, and then the military quickly deals with them. But anyways, this is going to be a guard tower, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might fill this with water, and have anybody who comes in or out have to walk through a puddle of water. That would kind of be using Metal Slime Hunt's idea for the wading pool by the hospital. And that would just deal with any creatures that come or go. So I might channel that out and then, like I said, designate that as a pond and fill it up to about 3.3 or 3.7 and let people march through that. But it is 21st Malachite, and the first layer of the fortress is changing. Lots of people are carrying stones, and our miners are still continuing to dig down. Just another quick building update here. Got the barracks set up here. It's kind of near some open pits, so if they start sparring and dodging around, they'll probably fall into them and be a little bit embarrassed, have to walk through the farm and come back up. What did you do, kitty? Large roaches have been stirred up from the ground by the kitty scampering around in our food pile. Well, get 'em, sick 'em, eat the roaches, don't drop 'em off. The kitty is bringing them over to Calrog Man and dropping the roaches all over the room. They'll probably wake up to the stench of miasma. Nope, there's Sergey, store item and stockpile. He's like, I've got to keep this place sanitary as the head doctor around here. I'm also the janitor. This wall is about done, and then I won't have to be worrying about building any more walls for a while. I can finally send these civilians to do other jobs. Even though I don't really know what, probably collecting wood, making ash. I'll probably turn a few of them into hunters. Start making some bows and arrows. Creature is in the way. Somebody's standing somewhere. What was suspended? Which part? That one was. What was it? This thing? The stray chick. I didn't know I brought chickens on this journey. Stray chick, huh? Maybe it wandered in off the map and adopted you? Maybe I did bring it. The hospital's being built here, and it will eventually house all of the sick, the injured, and the tired. It'll also double as the dormitories. And here's the channel dugout. We'll be dumping water into it soon, hopefully. And I'm also... what's that shortcut key? Paved road. I'm also putting a paved road at the bottom because I heard that if you put paved road, trees can't grow. And since I plan to have water down here, I don't want trees growing in there and blocking caravans that try to come through. Half-grown saplings screwing everything up. So I'll try to pave over that. Hopefully it works. I don't think the trees will grow on the ramps because I can't build a road there. But it is 13th Galena, late summer. Haven't seen anybody but the migrants and the occasional undead zombie skeleton that shows up. Turkeys. Pretty much all the turkeys. Our first traders, I think. The Ezrakam caravan from Okarma Darky has arrived. Well, let's see what Okarma Darky brings us. Hopefully their diplomat has good tidings for us. And they each brought a guard. They're still wary of us. Their caravans are not going to arrive unprotected. Thankfully, we've got a trade depot. I don't have anything to trade them that I know of. But we'll see. I might be able to craft a few things quickly and then carry them over there. Or maybe some dwarfs have taken off their silk clothing. That's always a possibility. That's how the last fortress got rich. We sold off the clothing that the dwarfs had. Elves love dwarven clothing for some reason. So it is 18th Galena late summer, and I'll come back if I've got anything to trade with them. Otherwise, we might see what their diplomat has to say to us. Well, the merchants are just gonna be having to go on their way. We don't have anything to trade with them, and their diplomat didn't have anything to say to us. He just said, "Hello, thank you, we will meet again next year." Which, actually, with this version, we will not meet again next year, because I'm pretty sure it automatically replaces him when he leaves the map. But other than the traders there, building is still going fine. I think we'll put a kitchen here. That way it can drift up into the courtyard with its miasma right here for a little bit of atmosphere. I'm gonna put a lever right here, and that's how we're gonna have the wash pit, the doormat where everyone will wipe their feet before they come into the fort here. But you'll pull this lever, and there is going to be a tunnel that leads to this pond with a door, and we'll just flood in a little bit of water at a time. And if it evaporates, then we'll just flood in a little bit more, and we can connect the other ponds to this one over time if we have to. At first I wanted to put a zone there and turn this into a pit pond and have people dump buckets, but I realized how stupid that was, and it was probably going to take about a decade, even if I put every dwarf to do it. So we will just do the quick way and build a tunnel and drain another pond there. It's currently 15th limestone, and we're still just digging down and building up the keep up here, getting it fortified and ready. Training two military right now, the Catfish and Master Azra. They are both outfitted in the copper armor that we brought, and they're going to be the two leaders of our main military squads. Right now they're training up though, and waiting for the recruits that they will someday lead into battle. The merchants from Okarma Darky have embarked on their journey. We'll let them go. Well, as soon as those traders left, we got 4 more migrants that arrived, and one of them even brought his own little pet bunny. How cute. We're gonna make stew out of that bunny eventually. One is a cook, one is a furnace operator, one is a bone carver, and one is a bone doctor. And there's a gargoyle attacking somebody. It is right there, being attacked by our guard dogs. Get ready! And attack! Master Azra and the Catfish charge into battle. The gargoyle's not going anywhere. The guard dogs hold him down, and he's quickly torn to ribbons. We should probably... I'm going to station them right in the middle of the courtyard. I would imagine that there's probably going to be more gargoyles on the way. There's 2 goats out there. All of these migrants that arrived, I have made them hunters and fishers, because we're going to be having a real food shortage soon, and I don't really need them for anything else right now. So it'll be good for them to work on their bow skill. I'll get some rock arrows made. I need a rock grinder shop for that. Build that, and I'm not sure where we should place it. Should we place it down in the tunnels for now, close to the rocks? Yeah, they're using these top ones to build, so we'll place it right here. It's kind of in the way, and we'll move it later, but we can pump out a few hundred arrows real quick with it in that location. And we'll get these people some crossbows, so I need a bower's shop. We'll build that Building present. So there's the craft shop, or the carpentry shop. We'll build that right here by the entrance out of allanite. Well, we'll get these new migrants named. None of them are going into the military yet. Like I said, I want them to be hunters and fishers. Pick up some other skills and help around the fort real quick. Looks like somebody's had puppies. But we'll get them welcomed in, and we'll continue to dig down. Looks like our fishermen are all bringing back fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Z-Hall 1, you've caught a fish. Dion, you caught your first fish. Rob Staley, you caught a fish. And Box McLeod, you caught a fish. Those are the 4 new migrants. They all went out together and came back successful together. Let's see, what do we have going on? The lever is just about done there, so as soon as I get some doors built, I can have them hook it up here and get the blood pit started. I'm curious to see how that'll work. We will find out. I think they're still digging down. Nope, looks like they've caught up. So, let's see. We'll channel down here. I think this is the bottom one, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I think it is. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And then let them get this one mined out, and then I will set up the next level. It's a slow process, but at least it keeps it accurate and symmetrical, and that makes me happy at the end of the day. It is currently 11th sandstone, 3:15 mid-autumn. Most of the workshops are just for show right now. I still have almost everybody building stuff. I'm kind of thinking about finishing this top section first and turning this into the barracks, where the military will be stationed full-time. They'll be right over the entrance, and they'll be able to come down to the courtyard rather easily. We'll see how that goes. Go catch us some fish, boys.